All instructors have the ability to copy their courses in CourseWeb using the course copy function. Unfortunately, when you copy a course, it does not copy the Panopto setup, the videos in the folder, or the permissions. That means that if you have links to videos in your course, they may not function. It also means that if you want students to access the Panopto folder to upload videos for an activity, that definitely won't function. Each new course has to be set up individually in Panopto. So after you copy your old course content into your new course, the first thing you want to do is set up Panopto for your new course. Click this hotspot if you're not sure how to get this set up. Now, if you have videos from last year's course that you would like students in this year's course to have access to, you have three options. You can move the videos from last year's course folder into this year's course folder. You can add last year's course folder to this year's Panopto folder inside your course. Or you can create a separate folder for this recurring course in your personal Panopto folder. Now there are pros and cons to each of these. Option 1, move the videos from last year's course folder into this year's course folder. This is the most work as you have to move each video individually. However, it is also the most secure because only the people enrolled in the course will be able to see them. This is actually the option I recommend most highly. I'm going to switch over to Panopto to show you this. To change the folder for each video, you'll go to the settings of that video for the session that you'd like to move. Then for this folder setting, click Edit. And then if I'm moving it to this New Year's course, then I would choose the appropriate folder for the new course that I would like it to be in. Remember, you can only do this if Panopto is already set up, which means that that folder will display here. In your case, you choose that folder for the new course after it's set up. The second option is to add last year's course folder to this year's course folder. This is an easier way to move all of the videos into this year's course. However, having multiple folders set up in a course messes up the way Panopto looks and functions in CourseWeb. If you expect your students to access the Panopto folder inside of CourseWeb, the full folder, not just links to videos, then this option will not work. However, if the students just need access to the videos and they're not going to look at the full folder, then this option will work fine, and it is faster. To do this, you can add the extra folder when you first set up the course in Panopto, and here's a hotspot of how to do that specifically if you don't remember how to set it up. Or even if it's already set up in your course, you can add an extra folder later. So let's go look at how that's done. So you'll go to your course and you'll find the Panopto link that you had already created inside your course. And to add maybe last year's folder to this, you can click this Reconfigure button at the bottom. In the left-hand side, find the older course folder that already has all the videos in it, choose it, and click Add to move it over into the ones displayed in this course. This will give students in this course access to the videos in the old folder that you just moved over. So again, if the videos are inserted as links or embedded in the course, this will work very well, but you don't want to do this if you're giving them access to the full folder in CourseWeb because it'll mess up how it functions. The third option for you is to create a folder for your class outside of the regular class folder, put all of the relevant videos in there, and then you could insert all of the links or embed the videos that are in that folder in your class. Then when you copy the class, the links will copy as well. However, remember that simply because someone has access to the link does not mean that they will have access to the video. So you can give individual access to this folder, but that doesn't make sense. If you're going to give individual access, you might as well go with option 1 or 2. But alternatively, if the videos in this folder aren't sensitive, you can open it up to a broader audience. For instance, everyone at the institution. Let me switch over to Panopto to look at how that might be done. Maybe you want to do this in your personal folder. You might create a folder titled for your course. So create folder. Maybe it'll be the title of the course. And when I first create the folder, if I know that I want a broader audience, I can specify it right away. In my example, these are not sensitive videos, and I want to give access to everyone in the university who has the link, so that when I copy my course, all of my students will automatically have access and the links will be in the course. Now that the folder is built, you can move the videos into the folder. It's empty right now. Once I move the videos into this, then you put those links in your course, or you embed the videos in your course. And as long as it has this broad permission, then anytime you copy a class and the links copy, anyone in the university with the link will have access. So this can be an easy solution for non-sensitive videos. Again, don't put videos of minors in here or your individual feedback to people about their assignments. But again, for non-sensitive videos. Remember, you have three main options when it comes to dealing with Panopto content when copying a course. Be sure to think about your security needs before choosing one, and as always, if you would like to discuss, please come see us. Now here is a list of related topics for you to learn more. Please click on the topic that you would like to view. Each line is a hotspot and it will take you to that specific video.